All right, this next two stages right here are advanced parasites. So, which just shows that the parasite level was starting to get more advanced, larger parasites. And so you were 20% in this one,
Okay.
and you were 10% here. And so that 30% total there is out of that 90%.
Okay.
It's not extra, it's out of that 90%, it's just the different strains.
Okay.
And then you had the systemic viruses, do you remember that? The big snakes in the blood? And so you were at 30% there. And then you had leaky gut tissue, which was 90%. That's actual tissue that sloughs out when the parasites and the yeast penetrate through your gut lining. It breaks off that tissue and sloughs that into the bloodstream. And then we come down here at the very bottom, and these are little undigested fats, little lipids. So that's not your cholesterol level, but it just shows that your liver is having a hard time breaking down the fats, and you were at 30% there.
Okay.
But if the liver can't cleanse the blood, which we knew that you had a lot of toxins in there, it's not going to break down the fats either. So it's going to have a hard time doing all the jobs. If it can't do one, it's not going to do the other.
Okay.
So that's that, and then we come over here to this one. And on the front here, it's basically these little areas that I circled show where your body was stressed. So we had liver, colon, digestive, stomach, lymphatic. So those were the areas of stress.
Okay.
I did see inflammation, which shows that little RC right there, means inflammation in the systems and organs. Everything was localized, which means that your areas of stress or imbalance were stress related, so those systems and organs were stressed, they were not diseased.
Okay.
So if I circle this down here, that means that they were starting to get degenerative, so you were not in that category.
Okay.
So that was good. So when we flip this over, this one's gonna kind of break down what I just told you on the front there. So that first one is your basic need for detoxing. At the time of the test, you were at 90%. You really needed a good cleaning.
Uh-huh.
So that one was 90%. And then we come down here, and we've got poor digestion, malabsorption, dirty bowel. That was 90% as well. We come down a little farther, and we've got parasites basically stealing nutrients at a physical body level, and that was at 30%. Up here in the middle column, you've got some spinal inflammation. The little arrow coming down here means that there was inflammation. It was not just out of balance, but there was also inflammation. You were at 30%. The areas that I saw for you were low back and hip area mainly. So when we come down here, you had a little bit of liver stress there at 20%. So you had what are called liver halos. But then when we come all the way down to the bottom here, you also had liver spikes, which is starting to get a little more, not degenerative, but you're starting to get closer to that. So, and that was another 20% there. So your poor little liver was about had it there. And then when we come up here, this shows again that uric acid levels, joint pain, you were at 30% up here. The inflammation in your body, not only in your spine, but also showing up these little letters, and the L means what layers I saw them in, and the rings indicate what area of your body. So through your digestive system and your lymphatic system, you had, and your structure, you had 60% inflammation in your body. Your lymphatic system was congested also at 60% there. And then the last one that's marked right here, that was your yeast levels again, and that was 100%, very high.
What causes that?
Well, yeast is caused by either antibiotic use, steroidal medications, or poor diet. Sugars, breads, pastas, cakes, cookies, crackers, candies,
Poor diet.
sodas, you know, just all that kind of just garbage diet. So, bad diet. So that'll feed that.
But
All
you'll see
right.
a difference.